which is a company. So actually, if you your organization, this company has not many automation solutions for many local companies actually. So first of all, we introduce the journey in the IT world. We also talk about this company and what they do and so on. And after this initial talk session, we will be conducting Q&A session with some interview questions that our that's prepared for it. Mr. Chong, you may begin your talk now.
Okay. So can start now? Okay. I cannot hear very clear. Maybe the microphone is your side microphone is noise suppression. Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. Just
okay. I just start. Okay. So for good morning, everyone. So I'm from the Fortune Machine Computer. So I'm the director of the company. Mainly, I do the automation for the manufacturing. So just curious about all of you. Have you all know about the domain of the software development? So what is your understand on the software development? So anyone can share your opinions. Hello. Can anybody share some opinions on software development?
besides.
Software development is like you meet with the requirement. You meet with the client and get their requirement, and then you design. Then you design a prototype, and then you develop the software.
Oh, okay. Understood. So now I clearly know where you guys are. So basically the software development is involved not only on the virtual side. Actually, it's also depend on the hardware you implement. So actually, it's just like a stack of the hardware infrastructures and all that. So to enable software development to be successful, I can say that. So this is quite different way of the software development in the automations. So you can see my very early starting is on 1993, my first computer. So while I on 8 years old, so it's about um, primary school on third maybe. And 2011, I opened up the computer repair shop. So I am learning the software engineering, the information software engineering from for my diploma on the Thai University. Previously, it's called a Thai College. So I share some of my reviews. So this is early day. I start my computer repair shop. Why I do the software engineering and start the electronic repair for the computer? Because I want to understand the very fundamental of the software development. So it's definitely helped me to write a better software lah, when I totally understand the way of computer running. So this is how I changed the PCBA, the BGA chip on the computer. So it's the experience from this it let me learn a lot. I can say that. So this is a very early day, so 2011. So from here, I get a lot of experience on the industrial side. So in 2013, I start the IT software. So in 2013, I start the Android. You know the Android, that there is Android 4.0. It's not nowadays, it's 12, 13. So a very native way to write. There is no React and all that. So the only way you can write the software on those days is the native Java. There is no Kotlin and all that. So quite a long time to develop a single software. But yeah, you have to keep on the current technology available to develop in the timely manner, because nothing is perfect. I can say nothing is perfect. So I started 2019 to full-time do the automations. So after that, 2020, then I start to introduce to everyone for the open source, the power of open source. Okay, so this is four main achievement in my life. So it's a PCB, BA repair, and MES. So I done the MES for the Dyson manufacturing line. So that involved is in multiple departments. It's a cross-discipline from the different, for example, process engineering, automation, and all that. So from there, I learned a lot during that project. So after that, I focus on the machine vision. So it's using the AI to do all the inspection project. And after that, then on my spare time, then I do the open source movement. So basically, in the industrial, right, there is quite a big subject. It's called management information system, which is subset of the information technology. So management information system there is one of the major goal you want to do for client. So basically, it is a IT system, but it's more on the assist to the decision support and all that. So application domain, so normally your customer will or your boss will let you do the sales, for example, the SEO, for example, the CRM, etc., the promotion, digital marketing. So basically, you need to know how to analyze the data, the sales data on the web. So also there is a manufacturing also a big concern on the production control, and whereas warehousing and feedback. So we can conclude the entire society into the three major entities. One is the industrial, one is education, and one is from the government side. So what you all will know later is called the ESG, environmental social governance. So basically, yeah, I do some project for example, the tablet system on the 2013 and VS first production control line. So this is during my computer repair shop, and I use my spare time. So those days I work about 12 hours a day, normally average. So I managed to repair the computer and do the all those software for the client. So uh, any kind of the software development you all admire to do. Uh, any software development project you all admire to do. Uh, for example, you want to do some very the software, very powerful software platform you want to do. So I can explain on that direction more. For example, the software or any platform you are wondering. So I can explain some of the technology step on the software development. Hello, anyone?
Mr. Chong,
Yeah.
can you explain about mobile application?
Oh, okay, mobile application. So okay. So for the mobile application, normally is for using the Node and React. So basically, it go to the front end. It goes to the front end and the back end. So basically, for the mobile phone, there is two type lah. One is the native hardware type. One is the web-based. So basically, nowadays the software is not involve so many sensors. Basically, can always go for the web-based development. Actually, is your interface can be responsive, then good enough to be fit into the mobile phone. So basically, the current development, there's a lot of people using the React and the Next framework. So for the backend side, there is a variety of software we can use. For example, the REST follow some standard. Because the backend you can use whatever software that support HTTPS. Whereas the some common way to do the software is using the REST API. Yeah, basically it's using the JSON format of the communication. So normally is from the picture. You send the picture, you send the video, then you do the interactions. You need to consider some of the limitation on the mobile application, which is the screen size. The screen size is quite small, so you have to done all the thing in as easy as possible. So basically, most of the thing is one click. One click can done everything. So actually, not only for the technology side, where else the people using the software, the behavior using, and the market trend on the design on the handphone also will change the way to write the software. For example, early days, uh, you you can only take pictures on the phone using the phone OS, for example, the Android API for the camera access. But nowadays, you can directly use the web assembly. So this is something new called web assembly. Web assembly that can directly do some calculation and all the native uh, like the C++ way to run the computation. So there's support from the browser is better. So you can directly call the camera and mic from the browser. For example, currently I didn't install any software. I didn't install any, for example, the theme. So my two computer is connect to the theme using the web-based. So actually, when you do the make it smaller, right? It can do the responsive display. So basically, this is how the mobile app experience should look like. So when we talk about the mobile apps, basically not only the technology but the experience. So you need to use some of the ready-made, for example, Bootstrap and all that. So is everyone understand all those keyword I'm talking? For example, the Bootstrap, React.
Yeah, understand.
Oh, okay. So you all already familiar on that, so I can skip all those part. So then how about the system architectures? For example, how you back up the data and how you all do the data, for example, auditing and etc. So these are the things also we need to attention on because for successful on the software development, right, it's basically need to consider the corporate environment. So from the industrial expectation, so where else you all already know the technology and also some of the teamwork, IDE, database, even the 3D drawing. For example, you need to do some simulation on the automation and all that. And also the business intelligence things. So how about the PyTorch and TensorFlow? You all already start using it? This
No, we haven't.
Oh, not yet. So you all is final year or still in early? For example,
Second year. Second year.
oh, second year. So going to get graduate already.
Not really. We still have one more year.
One more year lah. So if can, you all need to explore the PyTorch and the TensorFlow. This is I can say it's a must nowadays already. So because when you want to run some LLM, for example, Llama, LLM is stand for large language model. So it's like the ChatGPT. So basically you need to understand how to use the framework, for example, the PyTorch and the TensorFlow. Because software development, many people are doing, but also there is a requirement on, for example, voice to text, for example, text interpretations, for example, the image recognitions, all need to use a TensorFlow and PyTorch to done that. So this is more on the machine learning. So, this is the thing we need to know which is what is the artificial intelligence and machine learning and deep learning. So currently the ChatGPT is one of the subset on the deep learning, which is use the multiple level of the neuron algorithm to do that. So basically, yeah, it's all considered a generative AI. Is create the new thing from the existing data. So whereas software development consider is both of it under the computer science, and you all know what is the difference between the data and information, right? Who still not clear what is the data and information? Can someone explain the basic term data and the information?
Data is a raw fact, but information is the processed data, which provide meaningful information to the person.
Yes, correct. The meaning. So even though the data and information, right, is to represent something, in the fundamental of the artificial intelligence, there is a very important theory called symbolic represent. So meaning that every kind of the data and information need to be present in some form of the symbol. For example, character. For example, a picture, a voice. So this is called a symbolic. Uh, a computer cannot process any other than the symbolic way. So this is some fundamental theorem. Okay, so I move on to the to that topic. So what kind of the field you think the software development can use to, and what is the application? So for example, agriculture, what kind of the software you can develop for the agriculture? For example, every company need to use a what account. So there is accounting software, and also the storage, warehousing. So even nowadays, very new one is called a drone. They're using the drone to scan the palm oil field. Once they scan, then the map becomes 3D. Then you can do all the analyze. Uh, Maybe I can share some of it. So you can see this kind of the technology. They're using drone to do the analyze on the palm oil field. So they take multiple images, then it plot the entire field, then they do all the analysis and simulations. So this is how we currently do for the plantation. For example, Johor Plantation, IOI, and all that. So this is one of our project to do to the plantation. So for the agriculture, then servicing. So servicing, any idea? For example, customer service. Yeah, just now, you okay. Yep. So how about the entertainment? The entertainment, the software development in the entertainment.
Like a game.
Pardon? Pay. You mean payment? So there is some of the software we use as a plugin called Blender or Blender. So this is the 3D engine that can use for the game development and all that. For example, the CGI. So this is kind of the software development. So have you all heard about the Unity and the Unreal Engine? The Unity and the Unreal Engine for the game development. So for the entertainment, yeah, we use all those rendering software and all that. So for civil and civil engineering is AutoCAD. So what you all can do on this is you write a plug-in for all those software. You write an extension and all that. So for example, any other fields you all think about? For example, aerospace, we use a simulation software. So there is a software package called PySim or PyBullet. Then you can do all those 3D simulations on the reinforced learning and all that. So we quickly talk about the industry revolutions. This is how we have all those IT and all that. So first, industry revolutions is the mechanisms. We use machines to help our, for example, tools. So the second is got the electric. After the electric, right, there is a very fundamental of today modern computer science is the mathematics in the binary. So you can see the mathematicians get the idea and develop the binary system from the very ancient I Ching. They use the I Ching to understand the binary. So later on, I will share this slide to you all. You can see. So after that, there is an architecture to be invented by the von Neumann. So basically, all the computer nowadays always the same one. It's input and output and logic and control unit and the memory. That's it. So any kind of the computer, it won't go beyond on these architectures. even the phone is basically the same. So yeah, industry 3.0, the information driven the entire industry. For example, the IT software development you all have. So the industry 4 is the Internet of Things. So everything is connected. There's a very key trend nowadays you need to focus on is artificial intelligence, the last part, and the autonomous. And also the very important fact is the security. So the cyber security, when you design the system, need to consider very important thing is cyber security. So big data analytics and 3D printing, additive manufacturing, so you can customize. Okay, so basically, very two fundamental composite is from the computers. For example, the input, sensor, actuator for the automations. Actually, computer is one kind of the automation. The only difference is there is an actuator to the automation, whereas the computer didn't have. And also the infrastructures. So did you learn the basic networks, computer networks? Did you take this subject? Yes, right.
We take network.
Yeah, I have take right. So you all must know what is a server client architecture and all that. Actually, it's a front end and a back end in the term of the software development. So for the software, right, it's a language and the package you need to focus on. So you need to select few packages in your development. Basically, you must be the fast learner, because the package always change. So yeah, and the UI, the way of computer interaction, for example, VR and all that. So the skill we need for the industrial is soft skill. I guess very important, fundamental. It's not about the technology or knowledge you have, but the soft skill how you do the decision, how you do the problem solving, how you respond and adapt is very important in your career. So I can say is personality you have will change your path in the career more than the technology will change you. So yeah, second thing is philosophy and art on how you see the thing from the fundamental side. So STEM is the basic knowledge on the engineering and the management, how you manage your time, how you do the teamwork, etc. And a company in the software development sense, there is three segments you can do it, to understand is core products and or the service, the virtual service. Every company will have the core product, and there is a management and also the cruise. So if you understand this, then you understand correctly to the what is the company is. So the software development life cycle. So this is one of the famous meme on software development. So later on you can see on the slide after you download it. most of the thing is misalignment between the expectation on the customer and also the misunderstand on the concept on the software development. So sometimes you use some system that is not so stable and all that because there is a misalignment between the technology and the customer understanding. So yeah, there's some questions I got received is what are the most significant challenges facing in the IT industry nowadays? So I can say it's the quality of work because the quality of work sometimes is because due to the budget constraints I can say no time no budget so what we trade off is oftenly is cyber security. The cyber security will be trade off when one project to be done with, so fast to be done in very short time manner. So the rapid technology changes. For example, nowadays all your technology you learn, for example, React and all that, right? It might be changed is next 6 months possible. Maybe next year, then all you learn will be changed. For example, previously what I learned is Java, right? Nowadays only corporate MNC using the Java, whereas small development now all move to the React and PHP, Laravel, and all that. So yeah, talent shortage. Talent shortage. I can say is because of the other country is given higher salary, so it's make the local talent more shortage. So it's a global challenge. So one thing is market readiness. Often you have a uh, very advanced technology. You know how to do this, do that, right? But the market not ready. They cannot understand your thinking and all that. So when the market is not ready, right, then you have to build entire. You need to start build the entire tool set, and I can say is mm, what we say is the circle, the circle. So having more people to understand your product and all that. How is the rise of the artificial intelligence and machine learning influence the IT field and impact your role? I guess most of the, for example, programming now, uh, what you must learn is how to do the prompt engineering, because I not recommend to do the programming by yourself already. You have to learn how to use all those, for example, Copilot, GitHub Copilot, and ChatGPT. Because if you write the software natively by your hand, it's too harsh already. Cannot survive. So, for example, you can finish 3 hours coding in 3 seconds, for example. So there is a lot of the new opportunity unlocked. For example, you can learn how to do the prompt engineering to make the ChatGPT to reply your client with using your database. So in this I mean, in this of background, we need to know how to balance between the performance and the ethics and the security. So ethic and the security will be one of the impact on the IT field by the artificial intelligence. So what are the key skill competency required for a successful career in the IT field or in automations? I think it's the master of the programming languages. For example, you can know all the languages, but you need to at least master one of the programming language. What I recommend is the Python and the JS, JavaScript, to do the front end and the back end. The Python, there is a lot of the machine learning and, for example, the TensorFlow and the PyTorch, and you can go to the paper with code to try all those AI, artificial intelligence package. So this is most wanted from the IT field. Is how you do the web and the back end. And you need to understand the system architecture. So for example, you use AWS for connect to whatever thing and build how you do the backup and how you do the security check, log file, etc., etc. And problem solving, yeah, you have the skill, but you also need to have the problem solving skill and also the teamwork. You have a higher EQ to learn on all that. So in this slide, under the note, I have write some detail of these questions answer. So later you can download the PowerPoint and see on the note side for these questions. So question 4, how the Agile methodology influence project management and team dynamic in context of automation development. So in terms of automation, there is two kinds of the automation. One automation is called the physical automation, whereas one is a process automation by the software development. So there is two kinds of the automation. So in terms of the first kind, which is the machine type of the automation, is not suitable using the Agile methodology because most of the thing is considered a cost. For example, you build a structures, they might cost you around 60% of your project cost already. So you cannot afford to rebuild an entire system. So basically, I can say that Agile is more suitable in the software development sense. So basically, when I do the project, normally I use a Rojak way. So it's a hybrid methodology. In the problem identifications, I'm using the waterfall to set the goal of this project or set some goal. Second is the scope define, also the waterfall. So meaning that you have to lock down your client or customer requirement in this phrase. So whereas a technology selection, you can always try and error. You can start from small module, then you can continuous try different technology. Then for the budgeting and implementation plan, also you can change. But one thing important is the scope must not be shift. Otherwise, it will become the endless project. And execute must be flexible. Remember, there is a important thing is called scope define. Very important. If you not scope your software development, it's very dangerous. The project will be never finished. Important thing is you need to summarize and feedback your improvement for the next upcoming projects. This is waterfall, then you move to next phase or next project. So for the team dynamic, actually it's depend on the team size. When the team is big, then you can have a specialized roles. Whereas for example, big is more than 30 people. Less than 30 people, then most of the people can do. Normally is do cross role. Some will do the front end also with the design and all that. Because when the team is larger, then design will become the design. The UI will become the UI. UX will become a UX. But smaller team, yes, we will group some of the multiple role into the single person. So yeah, if the team quite small, for example, 5 people, I think everyone inside the group will be the superhero to done the full stack. Okay, question 5. How's cloud computing changing the way of automation engineer design and deploy the automated system? Most of the companies still stick on the operation with the local processing. Whereas the cloud only for example, they share the Excel, they share the dashboard and the data across the FTP and all that. So there is a quite interesting technology emerging. They can develop the 3D model using the NVIDIA platform. So meaning that a team they can co-create the 3D environment with multiple users. So yeah, there is a new thing when I deploy the AI thing, the AI classification for the images in the production environment. I train the model using the cloud and deploy to the actual implementation for the inference. Question 6. What ethical considerations should automate engineer be aware of their works? So always remember, if automation or your software is related to any actuator, they might have dangerous for someone to stand on for example, the motor and actuator. So safety and reliability is the main concern on the automation, whereas intelligent automate solution, yes, you need to also care about the bias and fairness. And third thing is privacy and data protections, and transparency and explain able to your AI model is able to explain the decisions is quite also important. So this I summarize this for safety is always the main safety first because AI or intelligent automated you cannot predict its next step. So you need to set a lot of environment constraint For example, to control your robot and your automated processor. You need to scope your, do not give so much power to the software to control the physical thing. Always remember the safety first. Okay, so how is the automation engineer keep up with the rapid evolving technology landscape, specifically in the realm of automated system? So yeah, you need a lot of money to keep up because you need to try and error a lot of the different structures and actuator and all the devices are computing devices. So you need to put a lot of time and you must have the passionate. You must be passionate and also read the news research. You all know how to get the latest research on the internet, right? I show you some of the example. You still can see my screen, right?
Yeah, we can still see.
Yeah. To read all those latest trend, you need to go to paper with code. Then you can try all the latest AI things and read the paper how they do it. So this is very important resources you need to keep up with. So the paper with coach.com. And yeah, join the community and attention to news and all that. So create your very strong philosophy foundations and impact the remote work on the industry, IT industry. Yeah. I found that it's quite accepted nowadays on the online meeting. Previously, pre pandemic, people don't like to do the online meeting one. After that, everyone is accept the online meeting. So you will start buy better camera and microphone and etc. Better home environment. Hybrid work model are much, I can say that the infrastructure change and yeah, new collaboration tools is emerging. Beside that, nothing change is human itself. Human still didn't change. The way of solving problem didn't change. Yeah, the change only is the way of interaction. It's more faster and efficient. So what are the emerging trend of technology that could revolutionize the IT industry in near future? I can say that you all in the future already. It's called a machine learning. So without a machine learning, can't do much in the next. Maybe you can use other people developed API. But if you master the machine learning right, uh, your career can be 100x, meaning that your income will be time 100 if you master the machine learning. So how we say the master the machine learning is you can create your own model. It's not using other people ready-made model. You can create your own AI model using the neuron. So this is how you can 100x your career. Otherwise, in the normal way of development, right? Normally you only deal with what the database, the UI, and the backend. So the three things only. But if you master the machine learning, you 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 will like explore the new thing, because it's, I can say the entire industry of the information technology, right, is already quite developed. But for the machine learning, right, still a lot of the opportunity is waiting us. So yeah, I think yeah, this is my thought. So yeah, any questions is welcome. Yeah, this is one of my machine I do for the productions. So any questions on this top Q&A sessions? Don't lose your opportunity to ask anything.
Mr. Chong,
Okay.
apart from the peppers report, the website that you suggested where we can find the latest information about the AI, are there any other website that you will suggest?
Okay. I get a market post. There is yeah, this one you can keep up with very latest technology available. So this is a market text post. So MARKTECH post. And yeah, this is how we integrate the machine learning with the actual environment. So this is our product developed on the Raffles University. This is the thing we call develop. So this is the AI teaching platform. So you can see this is a fully automated platform to do the
Lesson
teaching.
name, My AL Lecture Functionalities and User Guide. Dear user, if you are lecturer or creator, please log in with your email and password.
So you can anytime.
If you don't have username and password, please register on the platform by clicking on the link Create One.
You
If
can
you have any additional questions, please walk.
you can anytime ask a question to, for example, you can talk to the AI model. For example, I said hi, then it start do the lecturing. So this is kind of the combination, the front end and the back end and all the technology stack. So so this is the platform we create for the automated learning platform. So the lecturer can upload the slide, then it automatic teaching. So it become the automated the repeat thing already. So the lecturer can focus on the more high value, for example, research and all that. So this is a market tech post, and where else? What you can learn machine learning. For example, YouTube 2 minute paper. So on this right, on this channel, they share a lot of the latest
going to see a lot of papers come alive in the world around us. Why? Well, NVIDIA just announced their shiny new H200 graphics card. And this is a big deal. In fact, to say it is a big deal, in my opinion, would be an understatement. But first, bad news. It is pricey. Few, if any of us, are going to be able to buy this. So I hear the question, Carol, why do we have to speak about a graphics card that we won't buy?
So in this, for example, you need to train robotics.
Robot in the real world. Why is that?
You can compare to
where scientists at NVIDIA trying to teach a software agent to run. And it kind of learned to run, okay, but after quite a bit of training. At first, it looked like this. And if the knowledge from it.
So you can see from this channel, you can get a lot of the information how to train an AI. For example, you can do the gym simulations to your AI model. So this is one of the segment in the software development. So it's not only on the front end and the back end, but also domain specified functions, I can say. So you can train your robotics in the simulation way and also in the real world. So these are the few example information you can get from the one thing also the MIT OpenCourseware. So the MIT OpenCourseware, here you can download a lot of the engineering information. So MIT OpenCourseware, and also one thing, MIT machine. Yeah, intro to deep learning. From here you can get a lot of the basic understanding on the what is the deep learning, deep sequence modeling, generative modeling. Now very hot is the deep generating modeling, and also this is the introduction on the machine learning. You can always start from here. Then after that you can go to the MIT OpenCourseware, and also remember that always use the ChatGPT. You cannot resist the technology trend. So you must always keep up to the latest tools. For example, this ChatGPT, you must master it as a fundamental to your work. Because, for example, you code your thing in the native, like you walk or using motorbike. But if you're using the ChatGPT, you're just using the bullet train or the airplane. So it's just a different tool to finish a job. Why don't you use the shortest way? Yeah, this is my advice. Always remember use a ChatGPT. If can, then you pay for you pay for the advanced one, ChatGPT 4. That one will be even more powerful. Yeah. So I summarized ChatGPT, market post, some YouTube channels on the machine learning, and also remember mathematics. Mathematics in this is a very, very important thing, mathematics. You need to collect a lot of the formula. Then you make all those formula like a Lego to stack on it, to stack on each other. Then you create your own model. If you have this ability, then congratulations, you have 100x on your career. Yep. Yeah. I think I until here lah. So any questions? Because I think I overtime already, right? Sorry about that.
No more justice.
Pardon? Can you speak clear? Near to the microphone.
Mr. Chong, I think that's it because we actually passed the time a bit already.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chong.
Yes.
Thank you so much for giving us your time and giving us a talk.
Okay.
So we would like to thank Mr. Chong Yoe Yat of Fortune Machine Computing for giving us this. Later will be sending Mr. Chong a certificate of appreciation. So that's it. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening to Mr. Chong's talk. Okay, that's it, Mr. Chong. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
You.
See ya.